SLR Hut have great portable battery banks. Click the link in the video description to purchase one for yourself. Yo, what is going on guys? It's your boy Ryan Thomas here with Failtech. Now, sorry for my voice and sniffles and stuff. I am a little bit ill at the moment, and hence why this video is probably going to be uploaded a little bit late because I'm doing this last minute. I do feel pretty ill at the moment, so let me get started. This is my little review of the Logitech G602. Now, this isn't my mouse, it's Morgan's mouse, and we got some B-roll of it the other day, so I was able to make this review. I don't own it, but I have played around with it, and I think it's pretty good. Now I'll give you a little indication as to the end result of the review, but let me get into this. Okay, so oddly, I'm going to start with the price and warranty. Now, directly from Logitech, this thing costs $69.99, or basically £70, with a 3-year warranty, which is actually pretty good for a mouse this caliber. Let me start off by saying it is a wireless gaming mouse, and a wireless gaming mouse scene is a little bit weird because wireless isn't really used for gaming due to its latency, but then again, you know, gaming and wireless don't really come together very well, but in this, it kind of does. So this costs £70 for a wireless mouse. That's a little bit excessive. For a gaming mouse, that's about average. For a wireless gaming mouse, that's actually pretty good, with a 3-year warranty as well, like I said. It does take 2 AA batteries, and the battery life does last forever. It actually has 2 modes as well. It can be battery saving or maximum performance. It does work on Windows as well as OS X, and we have played around with it. Although if you're playing this, we did do a few tests with CSGO. Now, Morgan plays CSGO with me, and he plays with this on his PC, and it works wonders. But on Mac, it does use a little bit of acceleration, mouse acceleration. That's not due to the mouse, that's used to Mac. So if you're planning to buy this mouse because you want to play CSGO on Mac or something like that, there is a noticeable amount of acceleration, and so I wouldn't recommend this. Although if you were using it just for daily tasks, it works really well because you can't really feel it, but in games it's definitely something to do with OS X and not to do with the mouse, just letting you know. It does come with the 2 batteries. It comes with this little baby receiver, which is tiny, and because of course this thing does use Bluetooth, it actually works with Bluetooth as well. Now, this does have a 2500 DPI sensor and a maximum speed of 6.6 feet per second, which is really quick. What does this mean? Well, to me, I think this is a really, really good mouse. I'm not a really big fan of wireless mice or wireless peripherals overall because of their latency. This thing says it has a 1 millisecond response latency time, which is pretty good going. Now, every single time I play a game, especially with CSGO, I'm going to go for a wired mouse. I just recommend wired because it always works and there's no stutters. This mouse did have a few stutters with Mac, maybe that's due to the software or whatever, but it is a bit annoying because, you know, you want to use this on a Mac, and we plugged it into 2 different Macs, and without installing any software, it just kind of doesn't work that well. Now, Logitech does claim this mouse will travel 250 kilometers, which is a lot, but I'm not sure because I haven't got anything to compare it to, so maybe that's a lot. It seems like a lot considering it's just on a mouse mat, but you never know. Alright, so this is ergonomic. It has 6, I believe, programmable buttons on the left, 2 on the top, a very nice scroll wheel, the switch between power and battery mode, and then the left click, the right click, and the scroll wheel. This is a really nice ergonomic design if you're right-handed because it's a right-handed mouse, and the thumb placement and the finger placement is really, really nice for a mouse. You know, it's nice and big. You're probably not going to be clawing this unless you've got massive hands. I've got about average size hands here, and using this mouse works absolute wonders for me, and I don't claw it, I kind of just grab hold of it, like a hug kind of thing. And Morgan's got slightly bigger hands than me, and he does a very similar thing, claws it a very tiny amount. There's a little bit of distance between the middle of his finger and the mouse itself, but he does kind of hold it a very similar style to me, and it works really, really well. Your flick shots are going to be good in CSGO. Like I said, there's a little bit of latency, but nothing you'll really notice. It's just for my peace of mind that I use a wired mouse, and I think the overall build quality and usefulness of it is really, really good. Now, it does have a useful DPI up and down feature, which you can set the programmable buttons to do, and it has a little indicator on the side, and there are lights, and it kind of travels a bit like Pac-Man in the way that actually displays the DPI, which is kind of cool because you can change it on the fly without having to go into software, which is awesome. It does have proprietary software, which is what Morgan was saying on here, and it needs to be installed to program it completely. So for you to be able to customize the buttons and the layout, you actually do have to install some proprietary software, which is kind of clunky and a bit annoying. The mouse also doesn't work on some surfaces, so although it's Logitech, and Logitech are renowned for working on a multitude of different surfaces, this doesn't work on some, and that's probably due to the sensor, you know, because it doesn't pick things up. And finally, what do I think? I came into this thinking wireless mice were absolutely terrible and there's too much latency. Playing with it, there's almost no difference in latency between that and the wide mouse that I have sat on my desk. If you're looking for minimalistic, if you've got like a short, small desk or whatever, and you need to get rid of the cable space, then it's perfect. It is a great, 3-year warranty on a mouse for $69.99, especially at this kind of level of quality. It is Logitech. It's just amazing. And I've actually, coming out of this, I actually think that although wireless mice isn't my first choice, I actually wouldn't mind it if I had a mouse like this. I really like his mouse. I'm using an Asda Smart Price mouse at the moment. It's a bit different. It's about 5 years old as well, so it doesn't add to things. But from his experiences and my short experience with it, I think it's a great mouse. You just need to look out for the fact that you need to install proprietary software. And number two, that starting it out on Mac, it didn't work. You're probably going to need to download the software, because of course we didn't, because we assumed that it was just for programming. But for some reason it didn't track very well on the desk when it was connected to a Mac. Not sure why. Might just be a coincidence. We don't know. Anyway guys, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10, and Morgan will probably give this a 10 out of 10. And I wouldn't blame him really, because it's a great mouse. It's just the fact I'm not a big fan of wireless. So as long as I keep growing to love wireless, it is still not as good as wired for me. So thanks for watching guys. Sorry for the sniffles and my voice is a little bit, bit crap at the moment. Also, hopefully the video and audio quality is good, and also be sure to check out the link in the description to SLR Hutso, where you can get those portable battery banks. Thank you for watching guys, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.